everybody, and welcome to Golden Hour, show about living your best life. And sometimes living your best life is doing the best you can do, and sometimes the best you can do is spend your day crying. And that's what today was for me and Trevi. Well, for me in the SUV. Struggling to find a house to buy so that I could get out of the SUV. I was only doing this to enjoy vacations and road trips, and I've been stuck in it. It's almost 7 months of not sleeping anywhere else but here, sleeping sitting up, and so it's been a tough day, but I'll talk to you all about it after this. Keep watching. So I had put a deposit down on a house, and they jerked us around, me and Trev, for almost a week. They asked for highest and best offer, and I upped my offer, and they wanted the loan to be changed to conventional, and I did that too. And then they still decided they wanted more money. And it's a teeny little house by the lake. So they're holding off on a higher offer. I couldn't do it. So once again, I can't find anywhere to live. I can't really get an apartment because if I do, I don't qualify for a loan because I'll be stuck in a lease. And so it's been really, really hard. I don't have anyone I could stay with. Having OCD is tough. I can't stay really in hotels for very long. So we're stuck in here. And so I spent the majority of the day driving to different locations to look at some houses that are for sale to see if any of them are in nice enough locations. I don't need anything great, but I don't want to live in a very dangerous area. So I spent 8 hours and over 300 miles driving all over the state. And all the properties I looked at were on these treacherous hills with potholes. No yard for Trevi. And I mean, no yard. I only need a 10-foot yard. He's a 5-pound dog, but they were like right at the edge of a hill. So none of them worked out. And there's one that I might look at Sunday, but the problem is that every house you look at, there's like 6 or 7 people bidding, and I can only go so much over the asking price. I don't have a lot of money, so I've lost out on a few houses already. But why was I crying? Well, because everywhere I drove today reminded me of something, either good or sad, and it doesn't seem to matter to me. If it's a good memory, I still cry because I missed that. And I'm trying to embrace the moment, and I'm trying to be thankful for the time I had, but I can't help but feel robbed of everything in my life because everyone was taken from me when I was young. Except, thank goodness, I have my son. So I spent the day just very reflective, lots of tears every time a song came on. Music makes me cry. That's why I don't listen to it often. I'm better off with comedy podcasts and stand-up comics. So it was treacherous for me. I spent a lot of time thinking of Eric, missing him. We're coming up on 8 years since he's been gone. A lot of thoughts on my mom, and she's been gone, coming up on this month, right before my son's birthday. She'll be gone 26 years. Around this time, 11 or 12 years ago. 12 years ago right now, around this time, I lost my sister. So springtime is really, really hard for me, and I don't think SUV life is good for you if that's the situation you're in, because it affords you the time while you're driving. There isn't a lot of time to do things, but during the downtime when you're driving, it affords you the time to let your mind run away with you, and it is not a good thing. So I don't really have any tips or tricks today. I just kind of wanted to do a vlog about how sad I am and how I don't want to be sad the rest of my life. I really just wish that I could just be thankful for the short time I had, but instead I look at everyone around me who still had their parents in their 30s and 40s, and even now at 60, and mine have been gone for decades. And I just feel robbed. I feel like I've lost out on just so much, you know? I feel like I'm just going to break down and cry because I'm just so terribly lonely. And I have friends, but that is the loneliness that can only be filled from having your family and from having the man you love alive, your son's father. And even I lost my favorite dog during COVID, which was heartbreaking because, you know, he got me through some tough times. So this process of trying to find a house is really, really difficult. And I think that if you're about to embark on this, you know, if you're like me and you just wanted to do it for vacationing and did not expect to be in here this long, I would say either don't sell your house till you have somewhere else to go, or get a better vehicle for traveling. Because even though the SUV is comfortable for driving, you know, it doesn't allow you a lot of room to move around. I wash my laundry in here and I sleep in here, but my legs are swelling up because I can't stretch enough. I try to get outside and walk as much as I can. You can't really cook in here, so you're eating takeout. So it's been a bad day. And I just really wanted to reach out to you guys because I need a community today. So, but as always, I'm going to pull through and try to smile and be optimistic and hope with, you know, the universe providing and me continuing to work at trying to find a house that Trevi and I will find one, and I won't be in the car when summer comes, because if I've learned anything from traveling in the SUV, you can warm up in the winter, but the summer is brutal. Florida was a nightmare, and I don't want to be in this car when it starts getting to be 75 and 80 degrees in Connecticut. I already had a taste of it the other day when it was 70. And even right now, I'm running the air conditioner in here and I'm in shorts and it's like 77 degrees outside. I am dying in here. So I need some positive vibes. But I am going to go forth and I am going to spend the weekend looking, and I'll let you know what happens. And as always, don't let anything stand in the way of your dreams, and go get your shine on. I'll see you next time.